A leaked Johnny Depp interview before the trial will make you cry. We have recently learned that the only abuser in Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's marriage was Amber. But before the trial began, Johnny was not only labeled as the villain by the media, but by the entire world, causing him to not only lose his means of livelihood, but also his way of life. But going through this interview Johnny gave just before the trial began will make you realize just how right Johnny was all along and how unfairly he was treated by those around him. It really is a tearjerker and will make even grown men cry. But what does Johnny reveal in this emotional interview? Keep watching to find out more. In an interview Johnny gave to Esquire at the beginning of 2022, Johnny revealed more than he had ever done in his career, sharing with Esquire Middle East's William Mullally what it felt like to be misunderstood, some of the most important moments of his career, and why his latest film, Minamata, was also one of Johnny Depp's most personal. Johnny starts off the interview detailing the initial struggles he had with acting, and then slowly transitioning into a person who found a process that worked with the help of John Waters. He then goes on to talk about the character he plays in the movie Minamata and what it meant to him. And this is where things start to get a little interesting. Johnny says at one point, "Gene and I have a lot in common. To be honest, we're both miserable bastards." He then describes his character in detail, saying, "At the beginning of Minamata, Gene is at a lonely place, but it's a good place. He needed a fire under his ass. Otherwise, he was just going to stay some miserable bastard that his friends wouldn't talk to anymore. He was just going to make people miserable." The interview slowly takes on more somber note as Depp continues, adding, "I also know what it's felt like to be misunderstood. It's an area that I've explored myself. In terms of state of mind, it's when you suddenly feel like you're in the middle of the Colosseum in ancient Rome, and the place is packed, and everyone's staring, waiting for you to meet the lion." He ends the interview with an extremely moving quote saying, "I love to feel free. One of the greatest gifts that can be presented is true freedom. No barriers, no nothing. That's what I look for in a film. I'm lucky I found that with this one, and I hope to find it again someday." It is quite ironic that being free is exactly what Depp must feel now that the burden of Amber's lies has been lifted off his shoulders. When this interview resurfaced on the internet, the netizens were touched by it. One person tweeted, "I just saw this and thought, wow, Elaine stole this comment from him. I also saw how Amber used a lot of his phrases too during her testimony and on the post-trial interview. She really stalks him. This may say it all. I know how it feels to be fed to the lions. This quote may describe how he has felt the past 6 years," wrote another. That is all for today. Give us your thoughts in the comments below. Were you affected by the powerful interview Johnny gave? Was he right all along? Don't forget to like and subscribe.